this.
We got a bit of
check.
suggestions in the suggestion box about the streams and how doing them straight sober seemed to really bring the mood down. You know, Scott looks mad, Steve looks bored, so we've decided to act on your feedback. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks for all that.
Huge announcement we have for Twitch viewers, Twitch streamers, anyone who loves the Warframe life on Twitch. We are launching with Plains of Eidolon, so not now, this is just the announcement, a Twitch Drops campaign, and it is quite mighty. So what does this mean for you? Well, here is a graph.
Look at this graph.
So
Oh my God.
There's exclusive things.
graphic.
There's reward tables, and all of it is triggered by Warframe streamers doing things in the Plains of Eidolon update. So there's a specific achievement of surviving a night on the plains, and if a streamer does that, all viewers get an exclusive item, which is crazy. And there's achievement triggers.
All viewers that are watching that stream.
Exactly. If you have your Twitch account linked with your Warframe account, as a viewer, you are entitled to a crazy amount of rewards as the streamers trigger these events.
This is a new Swords Dance. I think at TennoCon, I tried to commit to 6 stances. We're probably going to ship 4 with the update. So here's a new dual sword stance.
There's a Naruto run in this, just so you're aware.
There is, yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
Oh, nice.
Right now we have the dual swords, the sword, and we showed the polearm last. And the next one in the works, it's either a dagger or a dual dagger, I can't remember.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't believe this, and
Oh my.
it is ridiculous. So our
Sheldon is aghast.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Is
This
is the Kamiki Bros,
Bros?
who
Yeah,
are
great.
concept artists who work for us.
any
work with
guesses
us.
in chat who it is? We haven't said who yet.
I don't know.
Now that the cat's out of the bag, it's time for a sledgehammer.
Time for a sledgehammer.
Time for a sledgehammer.
So that was
Which I will-
about focus. So that's something that we really want to talk about today. And today we even have a little infographic that we worked on to give you guys what you need to know about the coming rework. And it is happening with the Plains of Eidolon.
Yes.
Yep.
All your points you've earned will be refunded
Pray
for
for
a
us.
week. If you're one of those players that has 14 million points per school, you're getting all those back.
Yep. Yep.
Second thing is the sledgehammer that we just showed a clip of. How heavy is it, would you say?
It's a good one.
More focused on the physical operator! Exclamation point. What does that mean?
So basically, if you're really far into Warframe, you'll know that there's the kind of the ghost operator that we have, and then there's the actual physical operator, which you learn to use with War Within.
Right.
And then coming into Eidolon, we're going to have the combat operator, which is where we take the emo kid and turn him into the
Turn him into
warrior
a fighter. Yeah.
So that's what number 3 sort of speaks to.
Yeah, so previously the focus was basically all geared towards the ghost version of the operator, so it was all kind of hinged on that.
Yeah.
There will be a small section of that, of the focus system that is geared towards that, because there's a very small window of time between Second Dream and War Within. So then the rest of the tree unlocks, which is basically, which focuses on all the physical operators and combat operators' abilities.
And like I am a regular Naramon Shadow Step user, so for me, I'm wondering, what happens to my Shadow Step and all that. And that I think we'll talk about in a dev workshop. But it is gone as of this time. So it's been
Sledgehammer hit
rebalanced
that.
from the ground up. So that's something that is coming.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
So we're going to cast the powers to get some of that sound design today. Power numero uno.
It's just a single target kind of shank. Actually, it's not a single target. It's focused down the stream, so you can get multiple targets and kind of impale them.
So that looks,
So it's a little poke.
it's like a giant glass sword.
Yeah.
So this is sound design. I'm going to shut up so you guys can just hear it. You'll notice all her glass pieces are gone, and now they're back.
So this is this is like a damage around you, but the cool thing is you could also cast this on an ally, or you can cast it on an enemy. So if there's a group of enemies coming at you, you can kind of cast it on them and let them self-damage, or you can cast it on yourself if you're going really heavy melee. So targeted versus untargeted, you get basically an AoE damage volume around you. It's fragmented reality, so the idea is it's basically mirrors that show the enemies. So it's a CC ability that you can place around the environment, and the AI will attack them. And as they attack them and smash it, they will be doing damage to themselves. So each mirror smashes and then does damage to the attacker until enough of the mirrors have been destroyed, and then it collapses in on itself, doing a final area of effect.
All right. Okay, that's not quite
That's
there.
10. That's 10.
All Okay.
But
Oh, yeah, the final mesh is in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So the growth. So the idea is here is like it's a molten glass expanding. It's a toggle cast, so you can basically decide how big you want this ring. The ring basically, as it's expanding out, any AI that travels across it will be covered in molten glass. So they'll slow over time until they're totally frozen, and then when you toggle it off, you basically get a and then it synergizes with the shank ability, so you can smash it in a direction and do damage to a group of enemies.
Synergy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So it's basically it's a bit of damage buff mixed with a frost bubble almost a bit.
so here we have Mag Deluxe, and this is the Deluxe Tonfa skin. So it's a melee deluxe skin for melee weapons, and amazing job by the art team here. Let's take a look at Cetus and the Plains of Eidolon.
Okay, all right.
So you'll see if you are a Warframe player that is a part of any syndicate at this time, this is the way that Cetus is going to function. You're going to have it standing within the syndicate to earn, buy, and contribute to their cause. This is the tiers, and you'll notice there's no negative standing either, which is completely intentional. So jobs, they scale by level, so you can pick jobs where the enemy level will reflect what you're interested in.
A lot of this is placeholder.
So what we're trying to do is take a step towards more continuity, which is go in, offer the Ostrons help, get a job, go out in the plains, solve some problem for them, and return. In Warframe, you use the type of resources that you either touch or you smash or you open a crate for. Oh, that's actually a really hard one. Oh my god, that's the hardest one I've ever seen. That's actually a really hard one. Oh my god, that's the hardest one I've ever seen.
The way the game works is you have to remember the pattern and trace it, because once you start shooting, the pattern goes away.
This is really hard. This one is really hard.
This one's ridiculously hard, but
Did I do it?
you might have.
86%.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Keep cutting.
Totally, you got it.
Yeah. There you go.
No worries.
I got it, common or A. So you can see that I extracted it and I left my mark on the world.
Yep.
So I did it.
Yep.
What I was talking about with the alerts. So there is the Lotus probably came in and said, hey, if you go to the waypoint, you can activate this dynamic mission, which is a liberation mission, which expires in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the last enemy hiding in the bush. And his death will be. All right, so I did it. That's the last of them. This location is ours now. So I did a little alert. Oh my god. So there it is, boys and girls.
Yes.
So these are kind of, these islands are kind of trying to rebuild themselves. So they're really not in this, in a traditional. I don't know how much we're going to show of this, but this is kind of.
I can't do anything.
If you've been playing Warframe for years, this is really a love letter to you. This is very different gameplay. There's going to be, it feels a bit like a Monster Hunter kind of vibe, but with a Warframe take on it. Oh, he's going to do
Oh, he's going for me.
No. Look up.
A lot of his attacks are not necessarily.
Yes. Look at this. It is time for doom.
A lot of his attacks are not necessarily directed at a single target. He's very AoE and he's very reactive to players. So this is the beginning of Combat Operator. So this is an operator with custom armor that you can apply arcanes to. So currently we're deciding on which armor pieces actually can have arcanes. We're retroactively going back and giving the old operator customizations, the suits and helmets you could wear, operators or arcane slots, so that if you like an old look that you've customized your operator with, you can keep it and just apply an arcane to deal with the kind of the squishiness of your operator. So there'll be new specific arcanes you can craft from the Eidolon Hunter to work on your operator.
This is huge. You'll be making your own arcanes, crafting them yourself, and then imbuing this new armor. Or if you've purchased past cosmetics that you prefer, they will now fit those arcanes as well. So you really have a lot of customization choices on top of
We
the
didn't want to
gameplay choices.
invalidate the choices that players had made previously.